Hi,
Hiya.
hola.
E-
How's everyone
Buongiorno.
doing?
Buonasera.
How is everyone? Everyone, answer
Are
right
we
now.
s- are we slaying?
Are we
Come
slaying
on.
today? Ladies
Are
and
you
gentlemen,
what's this what's the
what's the
what's
slay
the
meter today?
what's the freaking slaytuation?
That's a good one. I
I
like that.
put I put all my brain power into it.
Nice.
I
And
have
you can
so
tell.
yeah. I have so many plushies around me.
I love that. I need more plushies, honestly. Well, I have the Build-A-Bear frog that you have too.
Yeah, that you
My li-
got me for my birthday.
that's my main. I still need to send your birthday present. Like I feel so bad that I haven't sent it.
Well,
And your
it's
Christmas
funny.
present. It's the same thing.
It's funny. I I wasn't gonna tell you I was gonna surprise you, but I had like pre-bought your birthday present like months in advance, just because like an art
Ooh.
like I'm not gonna give it away, but there was a sale happening for what I got, and so I saw something that made me think of you. So I was like, oh, and so that made my life a little easier. But then I just remembered literally the other day, which is like perfect because it's just in time because your birthday's on Tuesday. I was like, oh, perfect. I could send this out. So hopefully I'll be sending it out tomorrow and it'll get to you
I need to
by your
send yours out
birthday
too.
or
I have so much stuff to send to people, but I just literally like I work in the morning time and that's when the
yeah,
post office is open. So I never have time. Maybe I could just like buy stamps and send things out, but I'm like I don't know how much like you need. I guess I could like weigh things. I don't know. I'm lazy
yeah.
though. I gotta go to the post office.
Yeah, see, I have like the same problem because like the hours that I'm in work like are the hours that
The
the post
post office
office
is
is open.
open.
So I
Yeah.
have to like run on my lunch like time and like hurry
Oh
back.
yeah.
So who knows? But
Hmm. We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see. You know what? I gotta force myself to do that. But thank you.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Hopefully it gets
You'll
to
like
you.
what I got you because I got you some really cute stuff. And I was
I
thinking of getting you something else because I saw something in the store and I'm like, oh wait. So we'll see.
I think you'll like what I got you because I was actually gonna get you something else too, but I was worried that like I wouldn't find it in time or like
Mm.
my paycheck comes tomorrow. So I was like, ugh.
Mine comes on Thursday, so I'll try to send everything out on Thursday. I haven't
Yeah,
even
of
got my
course.
first paycheck yet, so I'm like kind of in my broke era. So once I have a
Yeah.
little, then I'll be able to send it. But anyway, how was your
Anyways, my week my week was okay. Um, nothing really like nothing bad happened. I was just a bit tired and like I've just been a bit like low emotionally, but I think
mm,
it's because I got my period yesterday.
no.
So I mean it was kind of comforting because I was like, oh yeah, that explains
It
it.
explains it, yeah.
But yeah, and I mean ever since I got it, I was like this weekend I felt a bit better. I was just like more tired because of like, just the period and everything. And I had some cramps
Mm-hmm.
yesterday. But yeah, I mean like I it's funny because like this is like the clearest my skin has been
Yeah.
even though I'm on my period. Like usually I get like a little breakout, but like
Yeah.
no.
Cool.
Like a few days prior it was like I was like, oh, I looked in the mirror like one morning after doing my skincare, getting ready for work and stuff, and I was like, oh, like my face is like 95% clear right now.
Have you like changed your diet recently or
I mean, I think
maybe
maybe because I've been having a lot more water or trying to have a lot more water,
maybe that
but
helped.
yeah, maybe, but like I haven't really done anything that different. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it's probably the water, but
Sometimes the
uh,
body just changes, you know what I mean?
yeah, maybe I'm going through menopause. I don't know.
Early menopause. Menopause is such a slay though. Like honestly,
Yeah. It's funny though
love her.
because that would be like weird since like I just got finished going through puberty like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like my body was
I
just like,
don't
that's
yeah, I
enough.
don't think I wonder if there has been cases of menopause that early, but I think early
I don't
menopause is
think
like
so.
40s and 50s.
Yeah, early menopause, even maybe like late 30s would probably be,
Yeah.
but
Well, that'd be scary in the 30s.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, how was your week?
My week, I don't let me try to remember. Okay, so I worked most of the week. I felt okay, listen to this. I thought I was gonna get my period because I was like feeling grumpy. I'm like, everything sucks. I hate everything. And I had like a mental breakdown and stuff. And then like I wiped and there was some blood. I'm like, oh my God, it's my period. Next day, no period. I didn't get any more. I was just spotting. So I'm like,
Oh, maybe it's gonna
what
come
was that?
like, wait, when was this?
This was like almost a week ago. So it's not
Oh,
coming. But I didn't have any cramps or anything. So I was like, why am I having like a period right now? And then
have you
also
been
I'm
like
on birth control,
stressed
so I shouldn't.
lately?
Well, yeah, because of work and
Maybe,
stuff. But like, I don't, maybe it
yeah,
was that, but I don't know. It
yeah,
was
because
actually kind of weird because I was like,
no,
what the hell?
maybe, yeah, maybe you've just been like really stressed lately, so it's been lighter. Because that, like, I literally, okay,
Yeah.
before I started like therapy and medication for anxiety, my anxiety was so bad for so long that I had genuinely believed I just had a light period. But when I started like medication for anxiety and started feeling better and not as anxious anymore, like my period got heavier because I was actually,
Oh.
my body was actually felt safe enough to have it.
Yeah. Well,
So
normally
it's
I
like,
do have a very heavy period. Like mine is like absurdly heavy. But
yeah,
like well, I haven't had a period in a long time because I take birth control.
yeah,
But like sometimes I'll get it just because when you don't like have your period for a while, then you'll get a lot of it. And then I don't know, I thought maybe that was gonna be that, but then the next day there was nothing. But I did
yeah,
like bleed a little bit, like I had to put a pad on, and I was like, huh, I guess that's why I was feeling down. But then no. I'm like, what the
yeah.
fuck was
I
that?
wonder if maybe it just might be that you were stressed.
It could have been, maybe,
Yeah.
because I've been kind of like on the go a lot lately because of
Yeah.
work, and then I've just been like, I've been going out more. Like I went out with coworkers the other night and played pool, and it was like fun, I guess. Oh, can I tell you something about that though?
Yeah.
So basically, I wasn't gonna go to this pool game because I don't really know my coworkers that well because I only recently just started like working there,
Hmm.
and the person who invited me was a guy, and then I'm dating someone, so I thought it'd be awkward if he
Are
didn't
you
invite
actually
me.
dating him now?
Well, we've been dating. We've been dating for a
No, but
month.
like, is it like a like? Have you guys like had a conversation, like made it official?
Well, no, we don't have a label or anything. I mean, his friend has called me like his girlfriend, but like he hasn't said it. So we
Uh,
haven't had that talk yet because it's only been a month. It's been like exactly a month, but
oh, okay.
almost.
I
Um,
just didn't know if you like put
no,
labels
but I
to
mean, we're
it.
dating. We go on dates like
I
almost
got
every
you.
day and like stuff.
Oh,
I
that's
see him
cute.
almost every day. It's like kind of
Oh
crazy.
boy.
Yeah, but I wanted him to come to this pool thing because I was invited, but I didn't want to go alone because I didn't know everybody. And then I was like, maybe I don't want to go because maybe it's a bad idea to like hang out with coworkers outside of work just because like I don't want to get like involved in any dramas or anything like that because
Yeah,
there's
I get
drama
you.
there. But then so I told the guy I'm dating not to come anymore and I wasn't gonna go. But then the guy messaged me that invited me and he was like, "Are you at the pool game yet?" And he never told me any of the information to go. So I'm like, "No, you never told me the info." And also, like, I just can't tonight. And then I'm like, "Who's all going?" And he said all boy names. So I'm like, I'm definitely like not gonna hang out with a bunch of boys. You know what I mean? Like, no,
Yeah.
a bunch of these guys that like I hardly know. And then they're like, "Oh, but we also invited this one girl, and I know her like from work." And he's like, "I don't want her to be the only girl. So can you please come?" And he literally paid for my Uber to come. Right. And so I Ubered there. And then I get there. I'm the only girl. That girl canceled. So it was just me and these people I don't hardly know. Thankfully, they're all like cool and like normal. So it was fine. But like I felt kind of bamboozled in that moment.
That's weird.
I know. And like
I
they
don't like
weren't
that.
lying about her coming because I didn't want her to be the only girl. But then like when I went to work the next day, she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry I didn't go." And I was like, yeah, they guilted me into coming. And then like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
for you, and then
Yeah, because I wouldn't have gone if it was like if they were just like
yeah,
even if they're like, "Oh, like please, 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 please," I wouldn't have gone. But when they said that they didn't want her to feel uncomfortable and be the only girl, I'm like, "Yeah, of course I'll come." But like
that was weird.
that was weird. But I think it was a fun time though, even though I'm not very good at pool. But I wish that the guy I was dating went with me because then I was like, because it was kind of awkward at
Yeah.
some points because I didn't know them that well. But that was my week.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
weird. Ew.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't you be kind of uncomfortable in that situation? I
Yeah.
was like, and
No, I
also
literally,
the
if I showed up and I and the other girl like canceled and they were like, "Oh, it looks like she canceled," I'd be like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go home then."
well, at first they didn't even tell me. So I was just like waiting for her. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, she canceled by the way." And I'm like, What
I
the
would have like
fuck?
left.
I know. And then, but I didn't even tell you the crazy part. So on the way there, I took an Uber. They brought me to the wrong location. They brought me to the old location. So it wasn't even there. And it was across like the other side of town. And so, like, I assumed like this was the right address because it was closer to our job. So I'm
Yeah.
there. And then I'm like, wait a minute, the building's not even here. And so the Uber was like, I don't know what to do. So I had to call them. And then I had to change the location on the Uber to go on the whole other side of town, which is closer to my house. And I'm like, but they paid for the Uber.
Uh,
I'm like, "Okay, I don't
that's
mind." But
so
that was like I
weird.
was scared. I was like, because I was going to somewhere I never been before, hanging out with people I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I'm in this Uber and it brings me somewhere there is no location. And I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm being kidnapped right now."
Yeah, and it's like you didn't
It
even
felt
like set
weird.
the Uber yourself. Like
Yeah,
that's fucking bizarre.
it was scary. But it was a fun time besides
Okay.
like I mean they're young, they're like normal. It just was like a misunderstanding, I guess. And
Yeah.
then that girl really was supposed to come, but like it was a little awkward for me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but they're all chill, I guess. We get along now. Like one of the people I worked with, like he didn't really talk to me much before this time.
Hmm.
Like this was on Thursday, and like before that he just didn't like communicate much with me. He would keep to himself. But then every day after that, like he's been really nice to me and like talking to me more. So I
Oh,
guess I
that's
got to know
nice.
them some more and they like I don't know, trust me.
Yeah.
Couldn't.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
yeah.
But
That's funny. See,
ye-
I'm kind of glad I don't really work with anyone that's like around my age except for like one of my coworkers, but like cuz I don't know. Even when I worked at like clothing stores, I didn't really like go out with any of the people that I worked with except for like one of them. We like got dinner one time, but yeah, I don't know. I guess cuz it's like it's weird cuz
mhm.
I'm not like close to them in the same way that I'm like close to you or close to some other friends that I
Yeah.
have that, you know, like my friend in New York, and then like I have a lot of
Mhm.
friends outside the country. So it's like I'm not really as close. Like I don't really want to hang out with my coworkers the same way
Yeah.
that I want to hang out with like you
But
or like
also
my friend
at
in New
work,
York.
aren't you like a different person? Because I'm not myself at work.
Yeah,
I'm in robot
I'm
mode.
yeah, like I'm not really I'm like a toned down version of myself at work, and
Yeah,
like I don't really talk to them that way. Like the way I
same.
talk to you or the way I talk to some of my other friends, I'm pretty unhinged. So it's like I'm not really like I kind of keep it under wraps when I'm at work, and I don't really talk to anyone at work. I'm really quiet. I just kind of like listen to my music and do what I need to do and whatever. I'm not like a recluse, but like
Yeah,
I don't really like talk to them like that. The only time I ever like hang out, quote unquote, with my coworkers is like in the context of like a work trip, like when we
oh yeah,
had our work trip in like San Antonio. Like I did hang out with like my coworkers a bit because like we would go to dinner or like whatever, and like we would go to breakfast and we would be like running things, and it would just be the two, like me and another coworker just chatting and stuff like that or whatever it is. And so that's like a different story though, because it's I'm technically still working. So it's like I'm literally getting like paid for that, which is like kind
yeah.
of cool to be honest. Oh, I didn't even tell you. So there's like an event coming up for my job, and it's in like California.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, and I might be going.
Slay.
I know. So it's like really exciting because my boss mentioned some like store for like our organization, whatever, and I ran that when we were in San Antonio. So like him mentioning that, he like looked at me and he was like, "Oh, we still have to like figure out who's all gonna go, and like I'm gonna buy the airfare next week." This was on Friday. And so like there's a good chance I might be going. So
That's
that's like really
awesome.
exciting.
That's
I've
so
never been to
cool.
California. And apparently, like this specific event is like, a favorite. Everyone likes to go to this one because it's like really fun and it's a lot of cool stuff happening and it's in a cool area. So,
I really hope you get to go. That sounds
yeah,
like an
me
awesome like
too.
experience. And you
Yeah,
didn't you enjoy like the last one?
I did. Like the way
Yeah.
that like my coworkers talked about it, they like only focused on like the bad and like all the chaotic things that happened.
Yeah.
But like When I went, I was like scared sick. Like I was so nervous of going. I almost didn't want to go. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm like really nervous. It's gonna be so crazy. But like even though it was like a little busy and at times it was a little chaotic because I was like running around making sure everything's going okay, like it wasn't like a bad experience and I had fun most of the time and like yeah, like it was great, you know? So I hope I
Yeah,
get to go. That'd be really fun. But yeah, and that's in April.
that's
So
exciting.
yes. Jet setting.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Should we talk about
speaking
our
of
topic?
yeah, speaking of
Yeah.
jet setting. No, this has
Literally
literally
nothing to do with
terrible
it.
segue. We're gonna be talking about content creators today. Um
Well,
which
technically
we
we're
technically
content. Yeah,
are.
we're content creators.
That's crazy. We're like kind of
What?
influencers. It's like whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
Influencing everybody's depression.
Yeah.
Bad
No,
decisions, maybe.
influencing everyone's music taste because we
Oh
keep
yeah,
like
that's true.
um so content creators.
Yes.
Let's talk about them. YouTubers,
Yes, YouTubers. Okay.
TikTokers now.
When I was younger, I used to be obsessed with YouTubers. I used to
Hmm.
love YouTubers. I wish I
Who
was
are your
still on that.
favorites?
I don't even remember at this point.
Oh
Like
my
I literally
gosh.
cannot remember, but
Were you like,
I used to watch
did
the
you,
beauty YouTubers.
yeah, did you
Yeah.
watch like the beauty
Like Nikki
YouTube? Oh
tutorials
my
and then but
God,
I also used to watch the
yes.
vloggers. So I used to watch like Zoella and Alfie and those kind of
I was
people.
literally, when I
Yeah.
thought, yeah, when I was
Dan
in
and
like,
Phil, I was
oh
one
my
of those
God.
people.
I watched Dan more than I watched Phil, but
I watched both.
I wasn't like a huge fan of theirs. Like I would just kind of watch some of his videos here and there, but
Yeah.
I did watch him mostly. Um, who else did I watch? I also watched a lot of the beauty YouTubers back in like middle school and stuff like that. Learned a lot of my makeup
Yes.
tips that
Same.
way.
Honestly, and a lot of
Um,
them are still like what I use to this day. Because I feel like
yeah.
the beauty YouTubers from like back in the day, like when we were growing up, they really knew how to do it. Like they knew what to fucking
Yeah.
do. And everyone on
Yeah.
TikTok is just like redoing it. The same things.
Okay, wait. Can I have a rant for a second? Okay.
Hmm.
Let's talk about TikTok beauty.
Oh,
This
the
isn't
drama
gonna,
that's going on right now.
well, no, it wasn't about that. We can get on
Oh,
that later, but like this is like completely unrelated.
okay.
So, I don't I don't have TikTok, but I do watch TikTok videos sometimes,
Yeah.
like in the context of like Instagram Reels or like sometimes they're on
On
Pinterest.
Twitter too.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes people send them to me so it pulls it up in like the browser.
Oh
But
yeah.
specifically on Pinterest, I see them the most, specifically like
Mm.
the beauty ones.
Yeah.
And I like saving them for like products and like ideas and stuff like that in like a makeup
Uh-huh.
board. But there's this like freaking pet peeve that I have when I watch some of these like beauty TikTok videos. And it's not like the ones that are doing like full face, like beauty sponge and everything. It's like the more natural ones because I like more natural makeup on me,
Yeah.
especially since like my skin's been a bit better. So it's like, you know, if I can do my makeup in 10 minutes in the morning, that's fine. Like that's what I want. I'm
Yeah.
lazy. So like I worked on my skin because I don't want to have to do face makeup. Even though I
Exactly.
am pretty beat today, but that's besides the point. Um so I like getting ideas for like products and like stuff like that and just like placement for things from makeup videos. And my pet peeve with these is that like in those videos, I'm gonna try to explain it the best I can. In those videos, I don't know if like you're gonna understand what I mean.
Okay.
The influencers, the people in the videos that are doing the makeup, right? They're doing the makeup on themselves, and it's like they're like not like putting it on, you know, like they'll
They
be
go
like
like they're
taking
about to do it, and then it
no no
cuts
no
to the
no
scene with it
not
on.
like that,
Oh, it's
they're
already on
like
their face, and they're pretending to do it.
yes, but like they're so like focused on looking like pretty and aesthetic while putting the makeup on
So they're just like,
that it's like they're like they take, I'm gonna try to find like
yeah,
I don't
let's
have
get
like
a
a brush near
reenactment
me.
here. But
I don't
they're
have
like
like a
hardly putting anything on.
yeah, like I don't
They're
have a
lightly touching their face and just looking like a
yeah.
picture.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
know what
let's
you
pretend like this pen is like eyeliner.
mean.
They're like against the video, but they're just like
No, no, but some like half the time the makeup's already on and they're just pretending to
Yeah.
reapply
Or
it.
it's like,
And it's
or what
like,
they're putting
yeah,
on is like not doing anything. You know, like they
yeah,
take the
oh, that
eyeliner
too,
and they like
yeah,
lightly touch it on their eye and then they go like this and there's nothing there. There's
yeah.
nothing there. Or like they take like the lip liner. I also hate when they do this and they just like literally crush it against their lips and like make that like it looks like a mud stain on like the top and bottom lip.
I know
And I'm
exactly what
like
you're talking about.
I'm like what? And then it just bothers me and I don't want to like comfort people's make this is not what this episode is about, but like I hate when like I hate that like downturned like puppy eyeliner that people call it,
Yeah,
the like puppy eyes. I don't know, they have like names for every single fucking makeup product on
yeah.
your face. I don't like that eyeliner looks like really it like I just don't like how it drags the face down and some people are
Mm-hmm.
doing it and it's like I'm not saying it like they should stop doing it. Like if you like how it looks, whatever. But like some people are doing it and their eyes are already like downturned. And then it's like it
Oh,
makes them
right.
it just makes it look like harsh. It makes it look
Yeah, they should do
so
it more subtly
weird.
if they're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's like that eyeliner only really fits a certain eye shape. If you already have downturned eyes, doing downturned eyeliner, it's gonna make your eyes look like crazy. And it just but it just bothers me, like that thing that they do where it's like they put something on their face and there's literally nothing there. And I'm like, you're what that product is not doing anything. You
No.
like have put like a whisper of that product on your face and it's not you can't see it.
But they ain't never running out of the product because they're not even using
Yeah, because they're not even
it's
using
gonna
it. But
last
it's
a
like
lifetime.
it irks me. It irks me
No,
so
I understand that,
much
yeah.
because I'm like, you're not putting anything on. Like, oh my God. And then I just don't like the faces that they do and like, you know what I mean?
No, just kidding.
And
They're
it's
just
like,
like,
yeah,
or they'll just be like perfectly posed,
yeah,
oh my God, I can't.
and they're like posing and stuff like that. Like there's this
Yeah.
girl that I watch and I do follow her. She's so pretty and I like her makeup and whatever. But
Mm.
like and I like her like the makeup that she does and it's like really great. It like gives me ideas. But like the face that she makes when she does makeup, it's like she's trying so hard to be like posing and like giving and she looks pretty, like it's not like she doesn't look good, but it's just sometimes I watch it and I become so aware of it that I'm like
Yeah,
so
it takes you
cringy.
out of it.
Yeah, like she's like putting on like lip liner and she's like, and I'm
It's
like,
like, why not just
stop,
look normal?
stop,
Like
like
you
you
don't have
look
to be,
crazy,
you
like you
know?
look weird, like oh my God, it's so annoying, like I'm just
No,
trying to
people on
watch for some
TikTok, they're
idea.
like, that's one thing that YouTube beauty had over TikTok. Like they looked normal putting their makeup on.
Yeah, like
Like
they
you would
just
actually watch them
put the
put the
makeup
makeup
on.
on. Yeah.
They just put it on
I
and
remember
like
I
it
used to love those, like the 40 fucking minute videos where they would do
yes.
their makeup and talk,
I would
and they
love
would
it when it
actually apply it and you would see the products and
yeah.
everything and how it worked.
Those
Oh,
and also like I love these like videos. I used to a girl that a makeup person that I watch on YouTube. She used to make videos where she didn't talk at all. She would just put music and like
oh,
caption things in the video and it would just be her doing her makeup and it was so calming to me because it was just me watching someone do it was so calming. But like
yeah.
even the ones of them like it's like an hour long and it's them literally sitting there putting on makeup. I that's like the one thing I don't like how on TikTok everything is a performance. Every single second has to be like you have to look pretty, you have to look good. And it's like you're putting on mascara, no one looks good putting that on. No one looks
No.
good. Your mouth is open, your eyes are like, you look crazy putting on makeup sometimes. Like you're gonna look
For
pretty at the
real.
end. Just save it for there. Like
That's the
I
best
don't want to
part because
sit
I love
here.
when people look fucking
Exactly.
crazy and then they look great at the
Yeah.
end. Like,
I don't,
whoa,
and
that's the
also
slay.
there's this thing that like these people on TikTok do where it's like they're doing makeup, but it's like it's so zoomed into their face. Like, you know what I mean?
It'll
Have
just
you
be their
seen
fucking eye, or
Yeah,
it'll just be
it's
like,
like their eye and they're just like,
or they're, oh, I hate that shit.
and then like
Yeah,
at the end, they're like, here's the final look, half on
yeah,
the screen. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, girl, you put on all that like face makeup, bronzer, you beat your face, and then I can't see anything because like I can only see your eye and like a corner of your lip, girl. Like if you
yeah.
don't want to show your face, why are you doing makeup on TikTok?
And
Like
then
you don't
sometimes the
have to.
makeup's just like so ugly. It just doesn't work. Like, like
Yeah,
sometimes they'll be
like
And it's
You
just like,
know, like
girl,
if
like I
listen,
look so bad.
I'm not gonna sit because some of those people are like kids, you know, some of them are
Yeah,
like
yeah,
15
yeah.
year olds. I'm not gonna sit here and like insult them because they're still learning and whatever. But
Yeah.
it's like, you're doing makeup, like show your face. Like if you want to make makeup videos, like show your face. But it's like I watched one on Pinterest and it was literally half this person's face. I was like, I cannot see what you are doing. I
Yeah.
cannot. You want to make a makeup video, like you have to show what
Or
you're
literally
doing.
do it on someone else if you don't want to show your face.
Exactly.
Like
Do it on someone that it has no that does not care about having their face on
they
the
I
internet.
just feel like those people must be like insecure or something.
Yeah,
You
and
want
I'm
to show
like,
the full
listen, there's
face.
no problem with that. Like,
No. Anyone could be
especially
insecure.
exactly. And it's like, it's okay if you don't feel comfortable like being on screen, like that's fine. But if you want to
Yeah.
do makeup, like do it on someone who is, or like just, maybe give it a few years.
Yeah.
Like give it some time, develop some like try to work on, your fear of being on the camera, and that's it. And also get an actual lighter because or not lighter, get like lights because
Yes.
people would be sitting here in the dark
And they
like
can't
doing
even see
makeup
it. Yeah.
and I can't see shit. I'm like, you have filmed this through a brick at the dead of night and
It's
you
like,
expect me to
baby,
see
a ring
anything.
light is like $5 on Amazon.
Oh my God, like not even just turn
Mhm.
a lamp on. Girl, like
A
open a
flashlight.
window. Like literally put some light on. Turn your light on. Like
It's because
I
everyone's living
can't
in
see
the
anything.
dark these days, but I can't talk. My room is constantly dark.
Yeah. I mean, I keep my room
Yours
my
is pretty
main
bright.
well, that's because I have my desk light on.
Yeah.
But I the only lights I keep on, like I have string lights by my bed and then I have like a bedside lamp and like some lights over my window, but I don't turn like my main light on.
Mm.
I keep like a low light. But yeah, like those are my like icks, and
Yeah.
I like TikTok beauty videos, some of them are so fucking like ugh, like it makes me want to throw up sometimes because I'm like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
And
No, I agree.
I also hate when people are like contour with bronzer. Biggest fucking
I know you don't like that, but I do it sometimes.
no, but like okay. There's a difference between just putting bronzer on, like
Yeah.
and it like kind of sculpting your face because if you put anything on your cheeks like blush bronzer that's gonna create some kind of definition, but people
Yeah.
are literally using bronzer to contour.
That's true. They'll put it'll be like a harsh like orange
Yeah, like
right there. Yeah.
bronzer is warm toned, shadows
Yeah.
are not warm toned, they are
Exactly.
gray, black, they're cool toned, that's why
Yeah.
contour is gray.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, when I do contour with my bronzer, I don't even know if it's a bronzer. Mine is almost like a cool toned bronzer, so it kind of works. Plus, I
Well,
shouldn't be
yeah.
putting orange on my face. I'm literally like a ghost.
Yeah, like especially for our skin tones, it shows
Yeah.
up so much. And like you have these pale people are like contour with bronzer and then their face is orange.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
true.
do you like sometimes I'm watching some of these videos, I'm like, do you not like see how you like it looks crazy? And then like you think you can't help but imagine like, oh my God, like how does that look in sunlight? You know? Because they're like when I put bronzer on, I put it like where I put my blush mostly.
Mm.
So it's like it mixes with the blush and it creates some bronze effects because that's what it's fucking for.
Yeah.
But like when I put my contour on, which I don't really wear that often, like I put it where I feel like the bone and I kind of follow my natural cheekbone because I do like my cheekbones do create a bit of a shadow. So I
Yeah.
just put the contour there just to like, elevate it a little bit, zhuzh it up. That's what contour's fucking for.
Mm-hmm.
But it just, oh my God, it like irks me. And then like I feel like this episode is just gonna be me like fucking ragging on TikTok because TikTok has annoyed me.
Well, it's okay because I feel like most content creators these days are on TikTok because
Yeah.
it's one of the, well, that's not fair to say because there's Twitter and there's
Yeah,
Instagram,
but
still
I feel
YouTube's
like
around, although YouTube's low-key kind of dead
well, I don't think YouTube's dead per se. I just
for
feel like
me.
See, for me, I like it because I feel like the only people that are posting on YouTube these days, at least the ones that I'm paying attention to, are
Mm.
the people that have been posting on YouTube for like years.
Yeah, no, those are the ones
And
I watch too.
exactly, and it's like, and there are some YouTubers that like YouTubers, quote unquote, content creators on YouTube that like I that have been posting for ages that I have been watching for ages. And it's like I feel like TikTok has kind of like cornered everything, and like you kind of feel like you have to be on TikTok, and people
Mm-hmm.
have like people make you feel like you have to be on TikTok because that's where everyone is, quote unquote. But it's like
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays people are so fed up with TikTok. Like
Yeah,
so
that's
fed
true
up. And I
too.
think I think everyone is like really tired of it. Like everyone's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like
Well, for me, I feel like TikTok comes in phases. Like I feel like sometimes like it's dead and then sometimes people are like, okay, let's go back to it. It's just like back and forth.
see now like I would agree, but nowadays I just feel like it's been more so like we need like TikTok is a fucking problem. It's been more a
Yeah.
problem than it has not, you know?
It's always
But
been a problem.
oh, it's always been a
TikTok has never
problem, but
not
it's
been a
like
problem.
but there's like there were some points where it's like some good stuff was coming out of it, and then there were other points where it was like the
Yeah.
hotbed of like
Mhm.
fucking absolute shit.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's like it's been more shit than not, you know? There's just like it's there's just so much absolute crap on there. And it's like
Yeah.
people are fed up. And but anyways, content creators, um my I think the only content creator I've been watching since like I started watching YouTube
Mm.
is Markiplier.
Really? I never got
Mm.
into him.
I I like watching. See, I'm not like a gamer, you know. I feel like there's people that watch him that are like gamers, and then there's people that watch him that aren't really gamers. Like I do play video games, but it's like Animal Crossing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I like to put him on while I'm like playing a video game. Um, but I just like watching him because like I like watching him play games because like he's so like ADHD.
Yeah.
So it's like funny. And I think he's like he's like a pretty positive person, you know, like
Yeah.
and he's actually funny as opposed to like a lot of gaming people are like so fucking like horrible and
Yeah, no,
like
a lot of the gaming
so
people are
mean.
like
And
awful.
it's like
They're like
terrible.
PewDiePie or
And
some shit like that.
yeah, like fucking PewDiePie. Ugh, I hate him. But like
Yeah.
I never liked him
Mm.
ever. And but like Markiplier I feel like has always been like positive and doing good things and has consistently like, you know, like he's just like a decent dude and I like watching him. But I don't just watch him. Who else do I watch? I've been watching that like history tea time
Oh
lady.
yeah, you told me about that.
She's a more recent addition to my collection.
To your
Um
collection.
my collection of people that I watch. I watch this drawing channel, which it's like they do like
Mm.
challenges and stuff like that.
Oh, I love those kind of channels.
Yeah, it's really funny too because it's just like four friends and it's like so funny. Um and who else do I watch? There was a girl that I watched. She was like a makeup girl, but she hasn't posted videos in a while. I miss her. Um there's another makeup girl that I watch. She's like a Scottish girl. And
Oh,
she
I know who you're
does
talking about.
yeah, I love
Yeah,
her. She's so
she always
funny.
has like cool hair and like
Yeah, she's like
yeah,
so funny and like she's just like chill.
yeah.
Um ugh, I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers. It's just like the same couple of people.
Mm, you know what, for me, I only watch one YouTuber because I literally haven't watched YouTube in like a long, well, okay, besides this one YouTuber, because I watch this YouTuber almost every day, but I don't watch like YouTube anymore, like in my free time and stuff.
Hmm.
But I used to all the time, like growing up and stuff, or like only like a couple of years ago. But it's the report of the week. You know him?
Yes. Oh
Every
my
time, no,
God,
listen, every time I
King.
go to eat a meal, every single day, I'll put one of his videos on
He's
because I don't want to eat
everything.
alone. But he is everything, and I've been watching him for years. I used
Yes.
to live in the same town as him, so I used to want to like try to find. He used well, I'm not gonna dox him, but like back when I lived in another town, I used to live in the same town as him, and I would hope he would come into like the restaurant I worked in or something. And me
Oh
and my
my
friend were always hoping to
God.
see him. I was like in love with him, but
He's so
Yeah.
cool.
No, he is cool and he's so funny and it's just like enjoyable because he's so like chill. Like they're really
Yeah.
like therapeutic to watch because he's like just he's just trying food.
Yeah, he's just hanging out and he
But
like
he's
wears
so
his little
funny.
suits.
He's so funny.
I love him.
He's
He's so
got the
funny.
driest humor, but it's like he's great. Yeah.
I love him. Oh my
Yeah.
God. You
Running
know
out of
what's funny?
seafood. Yeah.
I I have been getting recommended like your videos that you used to make like lately.
Really?
Yeah, and
That's
it's
good. I gotta
really
check the
funny.
YouTube
Yeah, it's
videos.
really funny. And because it's not like I don't because a lot
Have
of
you
them
been
are like,
watching like Arctic Monkeys videos or
no, I was just about to say that. Like,
that's
it's
good
not like
though. Hold
I've been
on.
watching like Arctic Monkeys videos. Um, yeah, like I haven't even watched any recently. I think the last one I watched was like some interview about the most recent album like months ago,
Yeah.
and
Let
that
me
was like
see.
it.
Let me see
I
the
don't I
analytics.
I don't watch nearly as many as I used to. So it's like it's really funny. Maybe I don't know. Am I subscribed to you? I think I am. But it's like it's just really funny because I think I saw one that I remembered like watching in like my dorm, my college dorm,
Yeah.
and like showing my friends, and then it reminded me of like when I was on Twitter and you like followed me back or something. And then I turned to my friend. I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "You know that girl that like makes those videos that we watched that were really funny? She
Oh,
followed me back on mutuals with her on Twitter." And my friend was like, "Oh my God." And then like now we're
oh,
here. It's like so funny. I just like think about it sometimes because I'm like, "Oh my God, like that's so crazy how
life's
that
so crazy. Life's so funny.
Yeah.
Everyone's connected.
Yeah, it's like really weird. But
No, it's so cute.
it is cute. But like I mean, even though I'm gonna say something really funny because I just like got finished like absolutely trashing TikTok. Um, my friend told me that she wants to see me do like a get ready with me
I
where
love
it's like
those.
I do too. Like me putting on makeup and stuff like that. And I've been
Yeah.
thinking about it and like I was thinking about um going back to TikTok and like making a TikTok where all I do are those, but like I
Yeah.
don't talk in them. I don't follow anyone. It's just me posting those. Like I don't
You should.
interact with anyone.
Those actually are like going like viral right now too. So it's
Yeah,
kind of
because
the
I feel
perfect
like
time.
yeah, so it's like I think I'll like go back and do those like just like a quick
Yeah,
video
that
of
could
me
be
doing my
fun.
makeup before work. And yeah, I just like and like I have a whole plan. I don't talk in them. I just do my makeup and that's it. Like I don't follow anyone. I'm gonna pull an Arctic Monkeys social media account where I don't follow anyone.
Yeah.
And that's that on that. And then eventually, like I guess I'll try to do videos on YouTube depending on how good that goes.
Yeah, you should
But like
totally do that.
I need to get editing software for my current laptop because my old one's the one that has my editing software on there and it's like
Oh,
broken.
okay. What else to
If you
say?
could, okay, well, this is going to be like a different question for you because you already
Okay.
have a YouTube channel. If you could like redo your YouTube channel now, like what kind of videos would you make?
Probably, well, that's, I don't even know. Because, like, maybe like vlogs or something. That's
That's
all
a
I
good
could
one.
think. Because, like, I don't really know. Or like essay videos. Or
Oh,
just
interesting. If you
talk. Or
made like
maybe like
video,
get ready with me's with talking or
yeah.
something.
If you did like video essays, what would they be about? Would they be about like albums,
Yeah,
movies?
stuff like that. Probably. Or
Cool. I
just my
could see you doing that.
opinions. I was thinking of doing that, like taking that channel and redoing it. But, like, I don't know.
That might be cool.
But then again, I'm like, let me just let it rest. Let it be what it is.
Yeah. You could always like make a new one and just do like album reviews.
True.
There's too many men reviewing albums.
That's true.
I
But
think you'd have like a market there.
then again, I also think like I used to want to do album reviews, but then I'm like, who am I to review someone's art when it's
Who's
art?
Anthony Fantano?
No, I know, but I hate people who do it. So I'm like, I don't want to become one.
No, but I okay. You know those like two guys, it's like the dad and the
Oh,
son.
I love them. I love them.
See, they are like the most qualified
Yeah.
because like they literally play music. But when they do reviews, like they're never like shitting on the artist. They're never like
No,
discrediting the artist. They're never being like, oh, this is mid, and they're never like actually leaving a rating. They're just giving their thoughts
their
as the
thoughts.
songs
Yeah, you know
go.
what? I could probably do something
And they're
like that.
talking from like a musician's point of view, like,
I
oh, I
love them.
like that. Me too. Oh my God, I love watching them. Like the
Yeah, and
dad
they're
didn't like,
peaceful. They have a
they
good like
are. And the
I
thing
don't know,
is like
relationship.
the dad like didn't like Tranquility Base all too much, and I love Tranquility Base. And like whenever
Hmm.
I hear people like slander it, I'm always like, because to
Yeah,
me it's like a 10 out of 10.
same.
But the dad was like, he didn't like it too much, but he was like giving actual reasons. And he was saying like it's not my taste, but like he was also complimenting certain things about it. And he was
Mm,
like, but I can see like how like developed the sound is, or that sound. And like it was interesting to hear his thoughts, and I actually liked listening to it, even though like it I disagreed with it. So it's like
yeah,
you could do something like that where it's like I can see you like making a video that's like giving your thoughts on an album, but like it's not like Fantano where he's like, this is a low, not like this is a low four. Like, shut the fuck up,
no, I hate
genuinely.
him. Also, he has the worst opinions. Like he literally,
Yeah. Like,
I
who
don't know
asked you?
what does he listen to in his spare time? Because it seems like he hates
Exactly.
everything.
And I also hate that he keeps like reviewing Arctic Monkeys albums, even though he literally does
He
not
doesn't
like
like
Arctic
Arctic
Monkeys.
Monkeys. It's like if you don't like it, don't review it. Like, why are you like
Exactly.
reviewing something you're not passionate
Like
about? Like,
if I made like a music review essay channel, right?
mhm.
Why, like, I don't listen, for example, Taylor Swift. I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I don't really want to listen to her. Like I don't
Yeah,
have thoughts on her. But it's like, why would I review her music then? Because I know I'm not really going to click with it. I'm not going to connect
yeah,
to it. So why would I even
yeah.
bother listening to her album and giving a review on it? If you want to hear a review on Taylor Swift music, why don't you watch someone who
Who likes
actually
Taylor Swift?
likes the music or likes it enough to review it and give
Mhm.
you actual thoughts and
But
compare it
then
to other
at the
music?
same time, it is kind of cool to hear someone's opinion on like music they don't necessarily listen to
Yeah,
often.
but it's
So
like,
it's like a double like
yeah, it's a
thing.
double-edged sword,
Yeah.
because it's like you need to find someone that will have that like outsider different perspective,
Yeah,
but
the
isn't going to be
POV.
an asshole about it,
Exactly. Because like I
you
hate when
know?
someone hears something they don't necessarily like listen to or like and
Yeah,
they shit on it immediately. They're like, this is the worst thing I've heard
exactly.
in my life. It's like you could say this is just not something I like or something I listen
Yeah.
to. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like there's music that like friends have sent me, and it's like I always find something that I do like about it. Like if I'm like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
liked that lyric," or I know I'm not going to listen to this beyond this listen, but like I did like this lyric, or I liked that musical thing, or whatever it is. Like you can not like a song or not like the complete song, but like you don't have to be an asshole about it, you know?
Exactly.
I think you
I
should
agree.
do that. I think you should do music review. I would watch it. I would stream.
Thank you.
If I were a YouTuber,
Yeah, what
I
would you do?
think I
Well, you were
think I would
saying
do
you wanted to do like get ready
Get
with
Ready
me's
with
too.
Me's,
Yeah.
yeah. But like in an ideal world, I would like if I had like the complete budget to like buy
Hmm.
a setup and everything, I would do like videos of me like getting ready and just like chatting,
Yeah.
A chatty get ready with me? No, but I wouldn't be like annoying. It would just
Hmm.
literally be me like talking like from this is gonna sound so stupid, talking from my thoughts. But like how like you watch Chatty Get Ready with Me's, and it's like some of them are like, oh my God, like I literally like I went to this like club, and I don't want to make fun of
Yeah.
these people. Like that's their life, whatever. But like mine would be like fucking unhinged. And
Like
I'm
deep
like,
thoughts, like crazy
yeah,
shit.
like it
Yeah,
would
that's stuff I
literally
like. So I would
it
watch that.
yeah, it would literally be me like putting eyeliner on, and I'm like, you know what I realized? People from like that were born in the 1890s would have been around when the Jetsons were around. Like it would just be shit like that. Just
Yeah.
like train of like no. Stream of consciousness.
Yes.
And maybe
That's
like
cool
if
though. I think that's what most people want to see, but not a lot of people are doing it.
yeah, like that's what I think to myself while I am doing my makeup. So it's like
Yeah.
that would just
Dude, I have
be
the craziest thoughts when I'm doing my makeup.
yeah,
That's my thoughts.
like I'm like putting on like blush, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. And then I like randomly remember some like erasers I used to use in fucking elementary school, and then
Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
feverishly like Googling them.
Like the
But it
Japanese erasers, the cute little.
yes, no, but also like Fooey's? Do you remember Fooey's?
No.
The little like monkey heads?
Yes, dude, that's so crazy that you brought that up because I used to be obsessed with them when I was
Me
little.
too. I thought about them the other day. And
Yeah,
like I Googled them. I was like little monkey head erasers. And then it was like
they
the
were
Fooey's. And I was
cool.
like, oh my God. I had like a full pack of them. Everyone had a pack of them. Oh my
Hmm.
God. I was obsessed with them. The light blue one was
Dude,
like my favorite.
listen to this. I have a story about that I just brought back up. When I was either in like first grade or kindergarten, I remember this. I always wanted those because I saw everyone had them. I found one at recess, right? And I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I found this. Oh my God, I was playing with it. This girl, it was not hers, but she goes, that's actually mine. When she saw me playing with it at like the little table. And I was talking about how I found it. That's mine. Give it to me. I lost it.
You're
And I'm
like, actually
like,
finders keepers.
no, but like, there's no way it was hers, right? Because like, there was like tons of kids at recess. It could have been from earlier in the day. This thing was dirty as fuck, and she's like, and she took it from me, and I'm like, okay,
Oh my God.
but like, I cannot believe I just remembered that. But like, that girl was like, there's no way.
See, I don't think I ever bought a pack. I think it was just because like I like stole them from people. Not stole,
Yeah,
but like I found them.
were you that girl at recess?
Yes, and that was me actually. No.
Yeah,
I like I remember like or like I borrowed one and like they forgot to ask me back for it, so I just never gave it back.
yeah,
But like we all have stories like that.
that's
But
true.
yeah, that would be me. Or I would do like I think I would do like gaming, but not like gaming, you know?
Yeah, you know what could be cool though? Gaming, like you're playing a game, right? And you have the footage
Mhm.
in the background, and then a makeup get ready with me in the corner, or vice versa, like playing at the same time.
Like
You
I'm
know,
playing while I'm putting makeup on.
no, like you have the playthrough that you already did in the background, and then because a lot of people do that, they'll talk over their playthroughs, and then you have you like actually talking and doing your makeup in like a corner. That's too much to focus on.
Yeah, I feel like that
But
reminds
still,
me
that's
of
kind
those like videos, those videos where they have like the subway surfer thing
of
and then they have like a
yes.
movie going
And
on. Like it's like that.
yep. Yeah.
But
That's a new market you gotta tap into.
oh my God, no, I literally couldn't. That would be a lot of editing on my
That would
part.
be too much.
But yeah, maybe I'll do like makeup videos. It would just be like me in my bathroom getting ready in the morning. Get ready with me. I'm
Shit.
late for work, but except it's every day.
That would be funny. I like
And
that.
then people would be like, are you ever on time to work? I'd be like, that's a good question. That will not be answered.
I'm never on time for work either. It's just so
Okay.
hard.
Well, the thing is that like I am a salary worker, so as long as I stay in work for 8 hours, I'm good. Like no one cares. So it's like if I
Okay.
get to work at like 9:15, as long as I stay until like 5:15, it's literally not a problem.
Oh, so you're not like hourly.
No, like I don't like clock in and clock out. I just like I
Oh, you
show
just show up?
yeah, I show up and I get paid for 40 hours a week.
Oh, so that
So
they
it's like
wouldn't even
as
know technically.
well, yeah, I mean like well, one of my coworkers would
Yeah.
because she's a fucking crazy person. But like
Mm.
as long as I just fill out those 40 hours a week and as long as I'm not like horrifically late, which I'm never like horrifically late,
What
but
do you
it's like
consider horrifically late? Like an hour, right?
yeah. I think at most, and this was because of traffic. I do hit a lot of traffic on my way to work.
Yeah.
So it's like even if I'm not really running late, I will end up being late.
Yeah.
But and sometimes I get there at a decent time when I do leave my house later because it's like after because I do pass like high schools and stuff like that and like just schools
Mm.
in general. So it's
And it's
like
the
the
morning,
whole
so everyone's
yeah, so it's
going.
like the morning rush, everyone's getting to school and stuff like that. So it's a little stressful. But yeah, like I usually get to work by like 9:20 at latest.
Yeah.
So I like to be there by 9 o'clock, 9:10. I'm supposed to be there at 9 o'clock, but like there's 5 people in the office. No one really cares as long as I get there and as long as I, am there for 8 hours. I
What
get
time
my
do
work
they
done.
open anyways? 9?
9. It's like a tentative 9 to 5.
Mm.
But like my coworker that is like so annoying, she gets there at like fucking 8:40. But
Oh.
she doesn't even stay the full 8 hours. She'll get there at like 8:40 sometimes and leave at 4:20. But then I know she's still getting her full 8 hours because she's the one that handles the
The
checks.
money. Yep. That's
Like,
fucked up.
whatever. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll catch me on the clock app doing some makeup,
Perhaps.
just sitting
Perhaps.
there, chilling, relaxing, doing my
Maybe,
little
maybe.
makeup, not talking to anyone.
I'd like to see it.
Yas.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I'll eventually make a public Twitter to accompany it.
Ooh.
It's just me
Or
saying it
not.
or not. I just don't want to speak to people, to be honest. That's
It's
like
true.
literally the internet. Like, I just like that's the part that I hate about the whole content creator part is that, just people fucking talking to you all the time. And it's like, I don't want to talk to anyone.
Right?
Like,
It's like keep your energy away from me. I need to preserve
yeah, like some
mine.
of you are fucking horrific and some of you are miserable,
Some,
most.
most.
But it's like some people are fucking wretches. And it's like, you people, like, please relax. Some of this shit is not that serious. And you
They're
really
literally
need
like
to,
flies. They're literally zzz all the
yes. And it's
time.
like, and like, I feel like there are some people out there that like try to get you with like buzzwords just to get you to say something that's like, screenshotable and then cancelable. And it's like, what? And I'm not going to sit here and be like, cancel culture is bad. Like, cancel culture, first
But
of all,
how is
doesn't
that
have,
progressive? Like I feel
yeah,
like people
like, first
think
of all,
there's some warrior, some like hero if they
yeah.
like expose
And
a
this
certain
isn't,
thing.
and,
Like, okay.
but it's like, this isn't, regarding like people actually, holding people accountable for doing actually bad
Yeah.
things, like it's like, I feel like there are people out there that just overcrowd the conversation by just like snagging buzzwords and like searching people's accounts for
But I feel like
buzzwords.
some things people get canceled for are things that almost everyone does in their everyday life. So
Yeah,
that's when I draw the line at it. Like obviously if you're doing something like that's harming another person or like
exactly.
is
Like
like
something that's
actually wrong,
actually
it's like
egregious. That's
that's like
different.
okay, you need to apologize for it and work on
Yeah, be held
yourself and like
accountable. But like there's
yeah.
some shit that like people will like, and okay. And when people cancel like stan accounts, but like not like for being racist or anything, not like that. Like when people cancel stan accounts for like being mean to them in a group chat, like there's some
It's
shit. I don't know if any of you have seen this, but like on Twitter sometimes I'll see like a cancel thread for someone and I'm like, oh
yeah.
shit, is this person like racist or something? And then I go into the thread and it was just like, you were mean to me once 3 years ago. Like, could this not have been
It's
a
like, babe,
discussion between you
close the
two?
laptop, close the phone.
Like, they literally like, why did you make a thread about someone no one knows to cancel them because like you didn't like how they talked to you one time?
Literally, it's just like it's so
Like,
stupid. Like people,
or like you're having like a public breakup. Like, are we gonna talk about how you did this, this, and this to me, like in the breakup? And it's like, why is this a conversation for everyone to see? Literally, just hash it out in the DMs or on FaceTime or
Mhm.
whatever, or with each other if you're there in person. Like, what the fuck? Like like I don't know any of you. So
Literally,
why am I seeing a cancel thread? Like unless they actually did something bad and I need to be wary of them, like unless they actually like are an abuser or did something nasty or like said something bad, like why am I being alerted?
no, literally,
Because sometimes I'll see it and I'm like, this is just like normal relationship shit. You guys just had an argument or you just like had a disagreement. Like
yeah,
that's it.
that's
And I'm
true.
not going to sit here and decide what people find upsetting, but it's like holding someone accountable for doing something nasty is one thing, but then making it everyone else's problem when you like break up with a partner on the internet, like
Who
back off.
cares
But it's like that's the reason why I just like when I think about myself being like a content creator, I just don't want
to
to
become that
talk.
or be around that?
I don't
Yeah,
want to talk to anyone. But
yeah,
it's like I do, but then again, like I do like it when when like fans have like a fun little rapport with their like the creator or whatever. Like I think that's funny. And like sometimes I see it and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But then again, like I don't even want to, I don't even want to. Like I just
yeah.
imagine it and I'm like, that just stresses me out so much. Like people like, ugh. Because some people are so
Yeah,
fucking weird on the internet, like so fucking weird.
that's true.
And like the fear of like a parasocial relationship, like, oh my God.
Dude, I once got a DM pretty recently. Someone says, I have such a parasocial crush on you. Ooh. And I'm like, who are you?
Where?
Instagram.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, huh?
Oh
And,
my
and then they go,
God.
hope you find the one for you. I'm like, what
Oh
the
my
fuck?
God.
It was so funny. And this is someone I have no idea who they are. It was in my request. And I'm like,
That's like
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. It
Oh
could
my
be
God.
anyone, man.
See, like I literally am like fearful of that.
Yeah, no, literally. Because people will think they're friends with you in their heads. And it's like,
Yeah, and also like people that get way too familiar with like their phase and like they do that like playful like roasting thing and it's like
oh,
and they
right.
cross a line and then like the person's like what the fuck is wrong with you and then they're like your fave is problematic, this person yelled at me for making a joke and it's like well you don't fucking know them well enough to make that joke, you
No.
know. And like I literally, if someone like made a joke that I was like what the fuck, like I would literally call it out. I'd be like hey, like you're not close enough to me to be saying shit like that, like what the fuck
Mm-hmm.
is wrong with you. And then the last thing I need is for that to be like screenshot and be like, your fave is problematic.
No,
Dana is doesn't know how to take a fucking joke and like insulted me. And I'm a
it's
minor. Like, I don't know what to say to that.
literally the block button.
Like, I will literally block you.
Honestly, at that point, the block button is like your best friend.
Yeah, block button is already my best friend. Love her. I
Same.
block
I've been
everyone.
using her lately.
I block
Honestly,
everyone.
I'm in my blocking era as well.
the
I love
minute
to block.
the minute you just like take away the pressure of like blocking someone, like previously like being on stan Twitter, it's like when you block someone that was like a thing, you know, like you get blocked by someone and it's like oh now there's beef and it's like
Yeah.
no, I was just seeing you talk about fucking Minecraft YouTubers all the time on my goddamn
Well,
timeline and I don't want to see that. I
well,
don't give a
sometimes I'll
shit.
just mute them just because I don't want to
Yeah, but
start
the
anything.
mute button doesn't do fuck at all.
Yeah. Well, for me, it does. I really don't see the people.
See, for me it doesn't.
But then again, I don't, okay, I don't mute a lot of people. I'll like mute phrases more than people.
Yeah. Well, I mute those and then the thing is that like blocking is a lot like a last case scenario, but it's
Yeah.
like cuz I would mute phrases and then the muting wouldn't really work because like people would come up with different phrases and then like
They reword
evade
everything.
muting and then I would just end up seeing posts about it anyway because
Nah,
they
I
didn't
just
use the
muted like
specific
Stranger
phrase.
Things and I still see Stranger Things. So I'm like,
Exactly, because like not every tweet is going to have Stranger Things in it.
yeah,
But
well,
it's
I
like
muted
so I just started
Finn, Joseph Quinn, Eddie. Oh my God, I muted Eddie. I was seeing it everywhere. I'm like, get this off, get this off.
see like I just like well, I've started like blocking a bunch of Inhaler fans
Yeah.
because I'm
No,
like
that
I'm
was
just
funny. You showed me like this user you
oh
can't
my
see.
God. Yeah, so I only follow like do I follow Josh? I don't think I even follow Josh. I just follow like the band account.
Mm-hmm.
I may follow Josh just because he posts pictures sometimes and
He's
I think it's
funny.
cool. I love
Yeah.
him. He's so cool. That's all he does. He just posts pictures of people. But like but I follow Inhaler's like official band account and it's funny because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'll click on the tweet and like I'll just like scroll to see what people are saying and it's just
Yeah.
this is an account you have blocked. This is an account you have blocked. This is an account you have blocked. It's just all I've just like I feel like I've blocked most of Inhaler Twitter at this point. And it's not like okay, some of them are weird and that's why I blocked them, but I don't know, some of them like I don't want to like I just don't want to be this is going to sound so funny because I literally follow the band account, but I don't want to see Inhaler on my timeline. Like unless it's them posting, like I really
Yeah.
don't feel like watching your 40-second Eli fan cam. I really could
Yeah.
not give less of a shit. I
And they're all the same
literally,
exact thing over and
they're
over
all
again.
the same clips. They're all the same fucking clips of him, like, I don't know, looking absolutely crazy
Looking
on
like a Jeff
stage.
Buckley clone.
Oh my God. Jeff Lucky, rest in peace, my boyfriend. But like, it's just him, like, looking like sweaty, wearing the same fucking outfit. It could be from the same night for all I fucking care because he wears the
Yeah.
same outfit every goddamn day.
He's a cartoon
Uh,
character.
He literally is. And like just, you know, doing that little cha-cha he does sometimes when he's on stage playing the fucking guitar. And then
Oh
like
yeah.
fucking Womanizer by Britney Spears. It's like always that. It's always that.
You know, but with Rob, they do toxic.
Do they really?
Yee.
That's so funny. Oh my God. I have never seen a Rob fan cam.
Yeah,
I
I
kind of want to see one now. I just want to like
they're
see one.
good. I used to save them all the
I'm just like curious now. Where are the Josh fan cams? If you
time.
have Josh fan
True
cams, I'd like to see
facts.
those. Ryan fan cams, I don't even fucking care. But like I really don't care. But it's like I like block so many people these days. I do not care. Like, because Twitter does this thing. I don't know if you have this experience, but Twitter does this thing
Mm.
where you like one post by someone,
And then you
and
see
then
like
like
a
your whole
bunch of their
fucking
posts.
timeline
Yup.
is like all of their most recent posts.
Yeah.
No, if I wanted to see their posts, I would follow them. Elon. I don't want
Literally.
to see their
Well,
posts.
that used to happen to me, but luckily the only posts I see are yours and then one of my other friends, and that's
Oh,
it.
that's because I
But
don't shut up.
no, but it's not just that. It's just like they don't show me anybody else. Now they
That's
have the for
weird.
you and like following, but like they only show me the two same people's posts over and over, and I'll have like a meme in between from something else.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like over and over.
You know,
Not that I don't want to see
my
their posts because like they're interesting and I always like seeing them. But then again, I don't go on Twitter a lot, so maybe it just like shows like
yeah,
that
like
because I thought we were mutual, so it wants to show like
yeah. Well, I it's funny you mentioned that for you thing. I would like everyone was having such an issue with that because like the posts that they were getting suggested in the for you were like the antithesis of the stuff that they interacted with. Like I got a
oh,
lot of like right-wing, conservative, like
whoa,
anti-vax, like
that's actually
misogynistic,
crazy.
religious shit. And like I even got like posts in like other languages. Like I got a lot of like
Oh, you know what?
posts in like Arabic and stuff like
I've
that.
been getting a lot of posts in Spanish, but I do follow a lot of people who speak Spanish, so I don't know if it's because of that. But
Yeah,
sometimes
I
I get a
always
lot of
find it.
tweets in Spanish.
Yeah, so it's like but like I don't interact with those. And then I
Mm,
was like, is this like just mine? But then I saw a lot of people were like getting that. Like a lot of people were
yeah,
getting the same kinds of posts that I was. And it was just a thing. Like it was so fucking bizarre. And I kept like blocking people, not interested in this, blocking. And finally my timeline is like now back to normal, back to what I used to see. But it's like it was so fucking weird for a bit. It was like a week I had to like sit there and I'm like, why the fuck am I seeing this post that's like homophobic? Like I literally don't care.
yeah.
What? Like this has nothing to do with what I interact with. It's literally the opposite of what I interact with.
That's so strange.
It
Like
was
I
very
don't get
weird.
that.
And everyone was like, "Oh," and then there was like that time, I don't know if you got it, but like a lot of people were saying like turn autoplay videos off because there was like a video that was being pushed to everyone's timeline of a man like violently stabbing a woman.
I saw people talking about that. That never like popped up on my thing,
Like
luckily.
I had
But I
autoplay
haven't been
turned off for
on,
like two
yeah.
weeks
Well, I
because I
haven't
was
had
so
Twitter on
scared.
enough to see it because I literally, well, lately I've been going on it just because at work I have a lot of free time and I just go on my
Yeah.
phone. But besides that, it's just like I don't gravitate towards the app, so it's just like I don't see a lot of the stuff people are talking
Yeah.
about. But I
Well,
need to get
luckily
back in the loop.
I didn't see it, but I did have like autoplay off for like a couple weeks because I was really worried about it coming up because a lot of people were saying that it was
Yeah.
coming up and they were just like warning people and they even posted like a screenshot of like the beginning of it and they're like if you see a video that starts like this, just fucking like block the account, get rid of it, whatever.
That's so scary that
It
people
was
can just
scary
post
because
stuff like
it
that.
was just like random. Like it was literally
Wait, did you
recommended
see
to
the
people.
video or no?
No, it did not come up for
Good.
me, luckily, and I'm like so
Yeah.
scared about seeing it. But like,
Yeah,
because
I'm always scared about seeing that
I
kind of
turned
stuff.
autoplay back on because like
Yeah,
it was getting
because that used to
annoying.
happen on Facebook a lot. Like growing up, you
Hmm.
would see people getting their heads cut off just
Yeah,
randomly one day, along
yeah,
with like your mom's like post and your grandma's post.
yeah,
Like, I'm good.
yeah. So it's like people were like warning people, which was cool. But like, I don't know if maybe the video got taken down or whatever. But like, it was
Mm,
just very weird. And
yeah.
yeah. But luckily, my timeline on Twitter is like back to normal. Although fucking no one can reply to anyone now.
Is
But
that a
like
thing?
yeah, so it's weird because you can kind of evade it, but I was having a hard time like I
Mm.
would like when you click on the tweet that people reply to you with and you try to reply that way, it keeps like giving you like an error message, like you can't send the tweet.
Oh,
But if
okay.
you click out of that and you go to your main timeline and then you go to like the create tweet button and then you go to your drafts and you try to post it again, it posts. So
You
it
know
was
what?
like
Twitter has just like been fucked since Eli took over. It's like, how does it have this many
Eli,
bots
since
now?
Eli
I
took
mean,
over,
Elon.
Eli and Haler, get it
Yeah,
together,
honestly,
King.
he needs to do it. No, Elon, Eli, same thing.
No.
Same person.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Imagine. No, but Elon, my bad. I'm
Elon.
tired. I had a long day.
It's
Anyway,
okay. That was just funny.
no, it is funny. It's hilarious, even. Anyway, but yeah, it's been like fucked.
It's
I
been
think that's probably like the
fucked.
main reason I haven't been on it.
Well, yeah. The thing is that like that's where all my friends are. So I'm like still on there because I want to communicate with them. What?
Oh, I just saw a nasty tweet. It's gross. Well, it's like it's just like, oh my goodness. Someone said, well, you retweeted it. You said
I
if
did?
one more customer leaves discharge-filled lingerie in the fitting room, I will cry.
Oh yeah,
That's
that one.
so.
I was
It's like
worried. I was like, what the fuck did I
no,
retweet
I
that
mean
was
it's
like,
nasty, but like it's like, oh my goodness,
yeah, that is
that's funny.
gross. But not us on Twitter. But it's
Are we
like
both scrolling through Twitter?
we're being
Oh
content
well, I
creators
just
right
saw
now.
fucking porn as soon as I opened it. That's not good.
What
And
the
it was
fuck?
okay. That was actually weird for me to see. It was like very graphic too.
That's
Hold on, why
crazy.
is that there? Oh, it's because someone I follow, I guess, liked the tweet, but so that's weird. That just
Oh
like
yeah.
shows up.
I hate when like get like recommended like, oh, so and so follows this person. I'm like, I don't need to see that.
No, literally.
Like I really don't.
No, that's the thing. I hate when I see that other people like to tweet and it's like it literally popped up fucking porn. Weird.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
Anyways,
Yeah.
maybe
Content creators.
content creators. Some of them are weird.
A lot of them. Most of them.
Like Mr. Beast, I think he needs to stop.
No, I always get bad vibes from him.
He's scary. His
There's something bad
thumbnails
about him.
are scary.
I think
Like,
there's gonna be a really bad scandal that comes out about him. I just feel this
yeah,
bad energy surrounding him.
he's like dark-sided, I think.
No, 100%. There's something evil within him. There is
Yeah,
something scary, twisted, and dark within Mr. Beast.
yeah. But who knows? Maybe I will become a slay little makeup TikToker and you
You
guys will be
will,
seeing me.
and you'll slay the
And
day, and then you'll be get sent like PR stuff.
yas. Oh, I hope
That's
not
the
because
well, really. Oh, because then they'll have to pay
it's
you to
just so
lie.
much.
Yeah.
It's just so much and like I won't use it. I
Yeah.
literally won't. I prefer like picking out my own makeup products rather
Yeah,
than getting
that's
sent stuff.
true.
I would just like donate it all, to be honest.
Yeah. Or you could give it to your friends and family.
Send you like a box and it's all makeup. A monthly box. I would, to be honest.
That'd be a slay.
Yas. Well, I
No
don't have any
fault.
sisters, so I can't give them. So
I'm your
you would be
sister,
getting it.
so
Yeah, like you literally are, to be honest.
no, to be honest, you're my sister too.
Yas. That's slay.
You know, sister,
We
sister.
should start a YouTube channel.
I think we have one.
We do. Well, for the podcast, but like
Yeah,
I wish we lived closer so we could start a
I
YouTube channel.
know.
It
Same.
would be so funny
One day,
if you move up
we'll
here, if I
see.
move down there, which I never
Well,
will.
no, I gotta move up there because like there's nothing down here.
Move
Literally,
up
there's
here and
nothing
let's
down
be
here.
roommates.
No, literally.
Don't
When I
play, I'll
have
send you
money,
apartments.
when I have money, I gotta
When the
say,
podcast takes off, yeah.
yeah,
So share this with your friends so that we can make money and survive on it and
yeah.
live together and be slay and possibly start a YouTube channel. And then eventually get our band together.
No, for real, for real, for real. That needs to happen.
Yas.
I'll
Keep
be with.
slaying, kids.
Keep slaying. Yeah. If you don't slay, then slay tomorrow.
Yeah.
If
Every
you don't slay
day is
one
an
day, slay the next.
yes, every day is a new opportunity to
To
slay, and you
slay
should try your best.
and serve
And
cunt.
and all yes, exactly. Serve cunt all day, every day. And also try not to look at everything as content to be consumed. Just enjoy things.
Yeah.
Just
No,
enjoy
that's
art.
one thing that like gets me too. I'm like,
Yeah, I saw a tweet about that was like, I
enjoy.
hate how everything has been like reduced to just all content, where it's like
Yeah.
we should have that differentiation, is not even a word, of
Mm-hmm.
like art, music, culture, plays, movies,
Yeah.
like separate those things in your head. Don't look at them as just content and enjoy them. Go to a
Yup,
museum, go to a library, support your local
literally.
library, buy a library card. You know,
Ooh.
we don't even have to buy them, they're free.
Yeah.
Support your local
Libraries are
library.
free. It's so crazy.
Yes, go to your local library. It's you save money because if you want to read a book, you don't have to commit to buying it. And if you don't
And
like it, you just put it back.
I think a lot of libraries are cutting down on the fees. Like they stopped doing it.
Yeah, so go check out your library, rent movies, like rent. Oh my God. But like you can take out movies and books at some of these places
No,
and go there to your
literally.
homework,
You
go
can
there,
play on their
read.
computers.
Exactly.
That's the best part. I used to only go to the library to play on the computers.
I used to do my homework at the library
Ooh.
and I used to volunteer at the library.
Oh,
Go to your local
okay,
library.
librarian.
Yes. Support
Yeah.
your local libraries, support your local
Content creator.
artists. No, but like support local creators,
Yeah.
like local people that maybe have clothing or jewelry
Mm-hmm.
or, make art or music or whatever. Support local
Yes.
creators
I
and
agree.
create yourself. Even if it's coloring in a coloring book, create things.
Literally. I
Um,
agree.
yeah, have fun,
Yeah.
comb your hair, brush your teeth, do your
Take care of
skincare,
yourself.
take care of
Love
yourself.
yourself.
Love yourself. Live, laugh, love. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Boy.